Hey, what's up everybody? Happy Sunday. Rainy Sunday here in eastern North Carolina, but it's been a few weeks now since I've kind of purchased my Savotta medium-sized Jaakari pack, and got some miles on it now, and I've already kind of released one video where it's kind of my initial setup. Kind of similar, and have moved a few things around and added some shoulder straps. I know that was one of my concerns in my last video, was just how kind of stiff and thin the Savotta straps were. So another YouTuber who I kind of watched their videos before purchasing the pack, he had put the Hazard 4 shoulder pads on his, and had pretty good luck with it. So I've done the same, and I gotta admit, these are a pretty good addition. They are a pretty robust pad. Probably will interweave the Velcro into my Pals webbing that's on the Savotta straps. But like I said, these are the Hazard 4 straps, so pretty good fit, and I think they look pretty good on the pack as well too. Kind of fit the aesthetics of it, but yeah, nonetheless, got some miles on this guy, and kind of want to just discuss a little bit about what I've done, what I thought was some beneficial changes to the pack, for at least for my needs anyways. I kind of stuck with my sleeping pad onto the side there. Originally I kind of had my entrenching tool kind of where this sustainment pouch is, and it worked out pretty good on back there, but I just found that once I got a little bit of food in the pack and things like that, just made a little more sense to kind of put the sustainment pouch back here for some of my easy to get to gear, like cell phone, solar charger, what else? Oh, I've got my poncho in here, so just some of my stuff, socks. Put that kind of readily accessible stuff right in the sustainment pouch, easy to get to. That way I really wasn't breaking into my main pack. Up top here with this surplus assault pack here, I've just kind of put a few items in there, just gloves. I've got my my Speedy Stitcher. This thing's awesome. If you've never seen or used one of these, definitely a must-have for being out in the field. You can stitch up gear like this, for some reason. If your gear got damaged, you could stitch it up with this, and it's pretty robust. So yeah, that could be a video in itself. So pretty handy tool. But yeah, it just matches, and there's a few other things in there, kind of my fire starting equipment, things like that. But yeah, did keep the E-tool, just moved it around to the side. Also got my Fiskars tree saw here. That's kind of another must-have tool if you're going to be out in the sticks doing some bush crafting or whatever it is you like to do. I mean, especially if you're just camping, definitely a handy tool to have. So mainly inside the pack, kind of in the lower portions of my pack, I've just got my hammock necessities, hammock, rain fly, quilt, things of that nature. That's kind of what's occupying the bottom half of the pack. Top half of the pack, originally I had my Pathfinder canteen set / cook set on the side here. I've since transitioned that inside the pack, along with my stove and fuel canisters. And I've also got room up towards the top here for any food and things like that. So definitely pushing the limits of this pack as it is. I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence whether I should have went with the large Jaakari. But the medium does carry very nicely. I think it's pretty versatile. Guess it just depends on what all you intend to do with it. Perfect pack for day pack. Unfortunately, I think I tend to pack for the long haul, trying to fit as much stuff as I can into a smaller pack, which might be some of my struggles with the shoulder pads, because I think that's why they maybe are digging a little bit into my shoulders, kind of where the strap makes contact near your armpit point there. So I think that's maybe some of my troubles there, is I'm just kind of really pushing this pack to the limits as far as what it was intended for weight-wise. But the Hazard 4 pads did make a huge difference. So, if you're like me, where you want to try to use this medium as a kind of a do-all, especially for maybe a heavy load out summer pack, or even a winter pack possibly, I would definitely get the shoulder pads. But as far as everything else, I mean, pretty versatile pack. You can do a lot with it as far as placement of items. You can see most of the stuff I've gone outside is just military surplus stuff. So works good. I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. Again, just the shoulder pads kind of suck from the factory. Now with a lighter load, like I said, with a lighter load, these things probably would be just fine. So maybe if you plan on doing a heavier load out, maybe think about stepping up to the large pack. But it might be, kind of the opposite end of the spectrum as far as overkill, having too much pack for what you plan on taking to the field. But it's something I really didn't point out in my last video, was the waist belt. You can get some gear on it. I'm a little bit fatter in the midsection, so this kind of stuff kind of sits more to maybe to the 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock position when this pack's on me. But I've got my first aid kit readily available, tourniquet, things that are must-have if you're going to go to the field. So won't continue to babble on here, but if you guys got questions or you want to see something else on this pack, don't hesitate to put a question out there. No, I'll try to answer it as soon as possible. So something I guess I didn't mention, one last note, is inside the pack here I do have the aluminum tube frame and the plastic stiffener in here, so it does help out if you're going to load it out like I've got here. Definitely think about adding that to it. So appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, if you got any comments, feel free to reach out to me. Later.